Good morning, crafters. Welcome to Creative Moments by G. I'm Georgia and so happy that you stopped by today. Guess what time it is? It's paper pumpkin time. We are so excited about this box. It creates awards and celebrations. So let's head down to the crafting table and let me show you some of the alternatives that we made. We created this card and it is so unique because we took the stamp that was actually the award. Can you see this? And we simply cut those areas and we raised up every other one. Look at that. Can you see how that's raised up? And we added it to dimensionals. So different than what you normally see. Of course, we added the vellum die cuts, so pretty, and we added just a few more leaves right here. We used their paper as a background, but we set this middle one up on dimensionals and we glued these down. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. And we put it, this one, we matted it on some Daffodil Delight just to bring in that bright, bright yellow. So pretty. And then on the inside, we went ahead and kept it dark. Now you can go ahead and bring in some white paper, or maybe you want to bring in the yellow bumblebee. You could also do that. But really the focal point of this is this inset right here that we cut. I think that idea turned out so nicely, don't you? The next card that we have, our focal point, is the die cut, the vellum die cut. Now, do you see what we did? We actually used our blends and we colored that. This is actually the vellum. We just colored it right up and we added some more leaves. We also embossed this strip right behind our award. And I want you to notice these little corners that we cut right here to add to it. Now, something else that we did on this one that I think you'll want to do is when we punched out these vellum die cuts, we used it as a stencil. Can you see that? Look at that. This is a stencil from the die cut, and it worked out so nicely. Now you have to be careful when you stencil, but see how pretty it makes it? Gives it that 3D look. Okay. Now the next one, we decided to go ahead and use the award that they gave us. We embossed this backing. We also added some stars because this kit does have shaker cards in it and you can use those stars for shaker cards. But we decided to just embellish our wall that we had right here. Once again, we used the gold part and we stepped it up with dimensionals, and you deserve a medal, teacher. Wouldn't this be perfect for your children's teacher? You could send it in the mail. And then also we used their paper right here. We just added a mat of white and put "You're the best." We love that stamp, by the way. You're the best. So bold. This one I think turned out so nicely. Now keep that in mind because on this one we just cut a little bit of it off and we used it as a flower vase. Isn't that lovely? We have our leaves that we cut out. We also used that mat that they gave us that had a different color. And we used two of them. We simply cut them in the middle and put the green on the top and the yellow on the bottom. And look at this. This Mary Merlot, I don't know if you can see it, but we used the subtle embossing folder on it. And you know, that's a really good tip. To make something look more elegant, you can always emboss the background matte, right? It just gives it that added touch. And then once again, we used their paper on the inside and just matted so that you'd be able to see your sentiment. Now, we have this one that's a full vase award, right? We cut this one, the bottom off just a little bit. And on this one, we used the same award, but we cut the bottom off entirely and turned it into a sunflower vase. We picked up the yellow with our Daffodil Delight, and we used Ornate Garden DSP on this one. I think that gold really complements this little gold circle, doesn't it? Then you open it up. We brought in that Daffodil Delight again, and we also brought in this stamp that was from our sunflower stamp set. I think this is also very lovely. I mean, to turn this into a vase just was a natural thing to do, wasn't it? Now look at this one. We decided to use the ribbon back here. See the ribbons underneath the vellum die cut. We brought in some labels. We embossed once again because we think that really adds to the card. So, now, let me give you another tip on this vellum. You want to make sure and use these little glue dots that they give you, because if you use glue on your vellum die cuts, you will see the glue. But those little glue dots they give you are just absolutely perfect. So, here's the inside of that one. Now look at this. We decided to use our gift bow builder and make a gift out of this. This calls for a celebration. You're the best. We just simply put our bow up on dimensionals and use their ribbon. Isn't that cute? Now, we used those little glue dots on this ribbon, and it worked just fine. Well, you know, we had to do a Christmas card, right? Look at how we did this. Once again, we took our vellum die cuts and we colored them with our blends. We stamped our award ribbon and cut it out. And then we used our gold, of course, and put joy to the world. Now, look at this. Once again, we embossed this map because it really does add elegance to the card, don't you think? And then we simply put blessed Christmas wishes. Oh my goodness. You can get ready for Christmas using the stamps from this card set. Now we used a fun fold, and look at this. This is the ribbon holder, right? It usually goes like this, and you put the metal down here. We decided to use it as a vase and use a fun fold that opens up like this. Isn't that cute? Now remember, if you like this fun fold, you can go to our YouTube channel and we have a video on how to create this fun fold. So head on over there. But isn't that creative? It looks like a country urn, almost like a milk urn, right? And we put these beautiful flowers on there. So pretty. We used their paper and we used a DSP right here. Really like that fold as well. And finally, we want to bring in this one. Now this one, once again, we used our embossing, but you know what we do when we get close to the end? We like to use our scraps and go ahead and create a scrap card, but you'd never know it, right? Isn't that cute? We had some vellum left over. We added that to the front of the card. And this can actually pop off and you can put a magnet on the back of it. Look how it's built up. You're the best. Magnet goes on the back and you pop it on your refrigerator. So it serves as a double duty. It's a card, but it's also a magnet. Well, what do you think about our alternatives? Do you like them? If you do, please share a comment below. We would love to know your thoughts. Well, remember, go out, be safe, be healthy, be creative in your crafting, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.